What's good with it? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. Here we are on WilsonBlock100 Radio.
Yup.
And you know who we got on the block with us today. It's your boy, Brandin Bruce. You know what I'm saying? And we exclusive in the spot. You know what I'm saying? What's good with it, my boy?
Nothing. How you doing? How you doing?
Chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the latest, man?
You name it. Right now I'm on working on this Promise Broadcast Network project.
Okay.
Just, it's not in competition with Pasadena Media. It's that it's the only other television station that's going to be available. And the reason I say that we're not in competition is because, not arrogant, but they can't do what I do the way I do. Just like I can't do what they do the way they do.
Right.
Not that I would want to.
Right. So, real quick, you know what I mean? Just so our listeners know who we talking to, you know what I'm saying? Can you just give us a quick background of yourself?
Artist name, The Glitchy Glafay. Real name, Brandin Bruce. I'm 28 years old. Single father.
Mm-hmm.
Although my daughter lives with her mother.
Okay.
And I'm an artist.
So what all do you do, man?
And you name it, Bing. You name it. From carpentry, construction. I learned how to lay tile now. Any mediums of art, from multimedia to I mean, you name it. What can I do is a better question.
Right. Well, what are you best at? What have you been spending most of your time doing?
I'm mostly in my sketchbook. Like, I write and I draw. That's my blueprints for pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Before I go ahead and design a web page, I gotta sketch it out in my sketchbook. Before I design a T-shirt, sketch it in my sketchbook. Yeah. Before I design what I'm gonna paint on the wall, I gotta sketch it in my sketchbook.
Right.
Because if it's in your head, it's just an idea. The moment you get it down on paper, it literally becomes a vision, because not just yourself, but other people can visualize it.
Right. No doubt. So, you've had some experience in TV production. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? How's it been for you, man?
It's been really well. I never really envisioned this as my career field. It started as like a half-assed attempt at an after-school program. My mom made me come to the television station. She was working at Pasadena Community Access Channel before it became Pasadena Media. And I kind of got in a lot of trouble in the streets, so she made me come to the television station after school. And they had training classes, which were free. Right. So at 11, I started learning how to operate cameras, learning how to operate all the equipment in the studio. Before we came to California, my mom was working at a theater. So I did all background theater.
Okay.
And this is in Cleveland, Ohio. And when we got here, I just,
So where were you born?
In Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, really?
January 31st,
Whoa.
1986. The only day in Cleveland that they've had their own earthquake.
Really?
The day I was born.
Wow. That year?
That day.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Look that up, y'all, Wikipedia.
Yep.
I'm going to look it up.
Yep.
But I'll take your word for it.
I was born in my grandmother's back seat. She was driving my mom to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
And by the time they got there, I was laying on the seat. My mom didn't even know she had me.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy. No doubt.
I don't know, mamas.
So, that's interesting, man. So you're still doing production work today?
I'm still doing production work today. As a child, I had got hired by Pasadena Community Access Channel as like freelance. Just, hey, we need an extra cameraman. Hey, we need somebody to work audio. Right. Hey, B, are you available? We need somebody to do the switcher. We need somebody to do CG. Right. So after volunteering so long, they just went ahead and hired me. I never applied, didn't have to ask. Right. I started doing my own productions after that because I had got bored with a lot of the productions that were going on, and it was a big task. I mean, but at the same time, I was excited. I was real young. I ain't seen no 11-year-olds produce their own show. Right. So I was like, man, this is cool. I can, do what I want. And at the time, my little brother was like my partner in crime. We, like, as far as television production goes. Yeah. So him and I created a show. And I forgot what it was called. I think it was called Make You Smile. And the funny thing about that is on that show we rapped. Our whole we didn't have no script. We just rapped. We rapped our whole script.
And that was on the Arroyo channel?
That's on the Arroyo channel. Sometimes they play it again just to embarrass me. I don't mind though. I get a good shot of my, get a look at my brother.
All right, so you had experience working for Pasadena Community Access Network, or Pasadena Media, and Pasadena Media, if you will.
Yeah.
In Henstee Square and at Pasadena Office Tower, down at 150 South Los Robles. What was your, what was it like for you as an employee during the transfer and just because the network's been on Henstee Square for how many years?
I think we were here for like 13 years.
Wow, exactly.
Between 11 and 13 years, we were up here at Henstee.
Yeah.
We got a new executive director after Don Rapella, and her name was Carrie Stockstad. She moved the Pasadena Media down to 150 South Los Robles, and they're building a studio down there.
Right.
So, should be nice whenever they finish.
Right. Are you going to utilize the facilities?
Down there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm still a producer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what you producing?
I have several shows, Citizen's Voice, Totally Exposed, which for some reason, I don't know why it didn't air down there, but it should get back on the air soon.
Yeah.
I got newer shows that I'm working with. Well, basically, like, I co-produce or jumped on to help a producer out, so we collaborated. And those shows are what I'm more excited about. So look for Dance Express soon. Yeah. One of my favorite shows is Every Way Woman. Mm-hmm. And not just because I like looking at legs and hair, but but it's actually well produced. Yeah. Another show I like.
I worked on it one time. It was solid.
Yeah, and then the food was great. Shout out to Pops. He threw down on the chicken. I just like working with producers that I could feel their passion.
Right.
There's a couple other producers down there that I really like their program. Yeah. I'll give a shout out to Macheo Shabaka. He does a show called The People's View, which is basically like current events around the world.
Right.
From their perspective, not from what we show on the news here. He actually converts PAL videos to MOV files so that we can see them.
Thank you.
It's great stuff. Great stuff. I like. There's a young producer named LaCora Stevens. She does the Yes Show, which is young, entertaining, and saved.
Yes.
Which is like, as hard as it is to be like a Christian in the industry, like I give her mad props for that because she's standing up for her beliefs.
Exactly.
And she's passionate. Her show's it's a good product.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
So I mean, I like working on a lot of shows that are a good product.
Yeah. So yeah, no doubt. So, tell us a little bit about the things you got coming up. Projects and whatnot.
Let's say my biggest project that I'm working on right now is a show for the youth. When I was a kid, there was a show that came on called Kids Songs. And it was what you saw a bunch of kids operating a television station. Yeah. And they, no matter what the subject was, whether it was a day at the beach, all the music videos or the kids singing would be about the beach, or the day at the circus. It was about the circus. So I was like, man, what I did at Pasadena Media was I was the volunteer and training coordinator as well as a production supervisor. So I taught how to work background television. Right. So I plan to teach background television to children and have them operate their own show. Right. And with all the little leagues and,
because you were young, creating your own TV
with
show.
all the little leagues and everything going on, the idea behind this show is to do ESPN with youth.
Thank you. That's
beautiful. Right. So you'll see the kids in front as the talent, playing in the little leagues, and then you'll see them behind the scenes working the cameras, working all the technical equipment. Right. So that one's pretty excited. Stop, Mama. I got my dog with me for the people who can't see.
It's the whoop. All y'all listening, y'all know what the whoop is. You know what I'm saying? Whoop. So, no doubt, man. So what's good with the Renegade Camp, man? What's
Renegades? Oh, man. Renegade Camp is a new record label that I'm launching. Basically, as an artist myself, I didn't like the 50-50 where 50% of the money goes to the artist the production, the writer, the person who wrote the music, person who mixed and mastered and engineer. It splits all that, and then the other 50 would go to administration fees and publishing for the record label. So they'd be making all the money off of you. That sounds like some slave shit, right? So I decided, like, man, I'll do a record label where the artist and the production team gets 70, because it doesn't take that much to do publishing and
you don't need that much, man.
Marketing and media.
Exactly.
You're just trying to screw people over. Like, you'd be surprised at how many celebrities are actually broke. For real. Yeah. Or they've been given all this money and got to pay it back. Or they've been given all this money and, you know, they had to sell their soul or their booty hole or both. You ain't got to do that at Renegade Camp. We're renegades because we do things differently, you know.
Yeah. For sure. So when we looking at that, I mean, you got artists ready to go? You the artist? Or
I'm an artist. The first album that's coming out is Innovation. It's by a young cat named Danny Phantom. I call him Danny Phantom.
Shout out Danny Phantom.
Yeah, shout out Danny Phantom.
I need some pictures, man.
The dude's cold. He's got a different style. It's something that is that the world's been waiting for.
Okay.
It's just like because I share a lot of thoughts with him, as he does to me. But I just took my experience from television and I put it into my music. In television, it literally breaks down to tell a vision. So I'm like, what vision are you telling?
Wow, I didn't even look at it like that.
Right? What vision are you telling? What message comes along with your product?
Right. Exactly.
Are you
just like music? When you're recording music, what message are you sending?
Exactly. Are you part of the cure? Or are you a part of the dis-ease?
Right.
Like, how are you helping your people? Entertainment is to detain them so that something can enter them.
Right. Wow. Exactly.
Right?
That's deep. Man.
And besides, you know, music with video or walking, you know, like I tell people all the time, music with words to it is one of the few things that allows you to operate your left and right brain at the same time. So you pick up a lot of stuff subconsciously without knowing it. So I just try to make, you know, clean music. A lot of people don't know about frequencies, or that a lot of the music that they're listening to is played with the downtones, like negative tones. Yeah. So you're picking up negative energy just from the beat. Wow. And most people don't even listen to the lyrics. They mostly listen to the instrumentals. Right. And they just dance, or if you want to call that dancing. Right. Yeah. I'm just trying to heal a desensitized generation. Right.
And man, I've been hearing a little bit on some of the production you've been using for your stuff coming up. You know what I mean? And it's my style.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I can.
I appreciate that.
You know I appreciate if I came across that CD on the floor, popped it in, and was like, well,
it wouldn't be on the floor.
Somebody just lost some beats. Here come a mixtape. Here come the album.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. Anybody who knows that I rap, they know I've been working on this project for about 3 years. And it's not really this particular project. I've been working on several different projects, but I'm talking about like working on my message, working on my delivery. Exactly. My delivery used to be home baked like DiGiorno, if you will. But now I kind of cleaned it up. So I definitely given my life to God. I'm very proud to say that. Yeah. I'm proud for this opportunity to say that.
Thank you.
But a lot of people don't understand that being saved is a process.
It is.
You know, you're saved from your past sins. You're saved of what you're going to do and what you've just done or whatever. Right. But in the future, I'm looking forward to being saved from the presence of sin altogether. Like altogether, I just won't even have to deal. It won't be a thought crossing my mind. Yeah. Won't have to deal with it, and that's what I'm striving for. I'm a little different, but I'm cool with that. I'm comfortable with myself. As you see today, I got on salmon, but I'm comfortable with myself, and I try to tell people, you know, if you really realize how little bit of time everybody else spends thinking about you, because they're thinking about themselves, you wouldn't care what they thought about you. Right. You know, you'd be more comfortable being yourself. Yeah. I think everybody out here is searching for validation for their own existence. Yeah. That's why I don't have Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. I mean, like, I have it, but I don't use it. I only use it for networking, like for business. Right. I don't use it like the average person uses it because I think it gives them a false identity of being a celebrity. Yeah. Because they have followers. Right. But if you have followers, you're a leader, right? where are you leading people? These are
Right.
just the thoughts people are not conceptualizing.
Right. If they're not considering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wow, yeah, that's real deep stuff. That's stuff people need to think about.
I mean, I
you know
only
what
give real talk, dang.
Thank you, because I'm on that plane. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so, yeah, man. So, I heard you were also in the Marines, man. What was that like?
I mean, I'm still a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Okay.
But it was definitely an experience. It was my
Semper Fi.
Yeah, do or die. Semper Fi means always faithful, and that's something I just transferred over to my own personal life. It was my growing experience. I learned self-discipline.
Yeah.
'Cause I was wild. I mean, I was nerdy wild.
Yeah.
But I definitely learned self-discipline. Like any job, you're going to have the parts that you like and that you don't like.
Right.
You're going to have coworkers you like and you don't like.
Right.
It's just, did you handle that situation with dignity?
Right.
At that phase in my life, I didn't handle that opportunity to learn and grow with dignity. Right. I hate to give my biased opinion, but I personally felt like the military was trying to brainwash me. And I'm not that dude. Like
Right.
I'm not a robot, you know. So, like matter of fact, I got a track saying I'm not a robot. They gave me the hook and said I feel like I'm a robot, but I'm just going automatic. But that was my experience in the Marine Corps. It didn't end well. It started off great, and it was a great learning experience. I don't call it a failure because I got something out of it.
So how long were you in there?
4 years.
Oh, really? That's that had to be tough, man.
Yeah, it was more mental than physical,
Yeah.
I don't think you can be mentally prepared to join the Marine Corps.
Right?
I don't think you're always gonna get a surprise.
It's intense, right?
Yeah.
No doubt. So tell us a little bit about the Promise Broadcast Network.
Promise Broadcast Network. Okay, so when I was working at Pasadena Media, there was a show called Promise Christian Live. Mm-hmm. It's hosted by Michael McKinney and Adele McKinney. Mm-hmm. They're the president and CEOs of Promise University. It's a theology school. Okay. They give they make chaplains, they make pastors, and right. They make people pastors and right. chaplains after going through the courses. In our transition, it was months before we had a studio, and then the temporary studio didn't fit their show. Mm-hmm. So they were looking for a new place to shoot. At the same time, they wanted to add a new program to their curriculum where how there's people in churches who operate audio equipment or who operate cameras mm-hmm. and everything. Yeah. So they want to add a media ministry certificate to their program, so that you can get certified for doing what you're passionate to do for the Lord. Right. So beautiful. They'll be doing like the same classes down here, that just learning all background production for that class, and then the other time the studio is open for rent. We got 2 audio mixers. One's going to the stage, to the sound stage. Uh-huh. The other's going to the computer for Pro Tools, so I can do the music as well as the television, whichever fits that day. Yeah.
And so PBN is it's a for-profit business.
It is a for-profit business.
As opposed to Pasadena Media.
As opposed to Pasadena Media.
And so you're working for Promise Broadcast Network?
Yes, I am the marketing manager.
Oh, okay. Well, then, no doubt. So we'll probably be seeing your name in a lot of the productions.
You probably steal my name on Pasadena Media still in a lot of the productions.
So you done directing, right? Like, so you know what I mean? You're gonna...
I've done directing, technical directing, engineering, videotape operating, character generator, teleprompter,
stage manager,
camera operator, audio engineer, lighting director, set design. I mean, like, whatever the aspect of background television was needed. I mean, if I'm there, you got it.
No doubt, man. That's real stuff, man. And you've been doing it for over 11 years?
Yeah, since I was 11.
So how come you don't go to, like, the big major networks, man, and try to get some work?
Like I said about the Marine Corps, with every job, there's going to be parts that you don't like.
Right.
I can't sell my soul. People don't understand that that a lot of the government or a lot of the industry that people seek after, these worldly things, they don't do things. They do things. Okay, I gotta quote the Bible. The Bible, I'm paraphrasing though. Uh-huh. It says that there's a way unto man that seems right. Unto man. So like the way they do things,
so I
can't get with the way they do things. I'm not even gonna get into all their business, but I can't get with it. It don't sit right in my spirit.
All right, no doubt. So, for the sake of, what encouraging words do you have for youth out there who may be listening right now?
Encouraging words. One of my favorite quotes is that do not despise small beginnings. That's actually in the Bible. But to add on to that, do not despise small beginnings, because you don't have to be great to start. Right. You just have to start to be great. And a lot of kids are out there looking for jobs, and I'm a strong advocate for making your passion profitable. Yeah. Like job is just over broke. J-O-B, just over broke. They want you to go to work so that they can make money. Yeah. I tell them, man, if Americans really wanted to see a difference and change the way that the government is doing things, easy thing. Get everybody on the same page, right? For one day, everybody don't go to work. One day. That's trillions of dollars lost. They're going to be like, oh, what you need? Oh, what you need? But we don't come together as a people. Right. So we're just subject to these twos and fews governing us. Right. And I'm that type of dude that say, man, I'm not about to let you think for me when I feel you can't think for yourself. So, I feel a calling on my life. So here's my encouraging words. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. Like, I had a big issue in whether or not I was going to trans my life over to serve him, because I didn't feel I was worthy. And I know there's probably a lot of people who don't feel they're worthy. Hey, you're not worthy. You don't even have to worry about whether or not you're not. The only reason God looks upon us and sees that we're righteous, if we're trying to be righteous, is because he sees that we're covered with the blood of Jesus. Yeah. Otherwise, you're covered in sin. Like I'm not holier than thou. I have my daily struggles like everybody else. Right. Like everybody else. Like, but I strive. Yeah. I strive for perfection. Exactly. I try. I put a solid effort. I can honestly say I put a solid effort. Not every day. Some days I be struggling extra hard, but I try.
The flesh is weak.
Yeah. And the beauty about the flesh being weak is that my God is so strong. He's so, oh man. All right, let's not go there. What's up?
All right, so how important is giving back to your community?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. It actually helped define part of my mission. Like, eventually, within the next 10 years, I would like to employ 85% of the city. So I'm creating businesses of the city of Pasadena.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
And so how do you plan on doing that?
By creating these businesses and hiring my community. Yeah. If they don't know how to do it, train them. Yeah. Like, as a young black man, there was jobs where I went on and didn't actually know what I was doing, but I was learning. But it wasn't to the owner of the business, it wasn't a learning experience. You get fired. Right. Train me. Right. Train me. Show me how to do it the right way. Exactly. But,
it was a no breathing room.
It's like, no. But I was really young. But so let me know, like, I gotta do everything to my best ability. Yeah. I tell people all the time not to get religious, because I'm not really a big religious person. I'm more an advocate for having a relationship with God. So I tell people, hey, do everything like you're doing it for Jesus. And people are like, Brandon, you always on that Jesus, but I'm telling you it works. I can only tell you what works for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So no doubt, man. It's been good. Thanks for having you on the block,
That's
man.
all the questions?
That's all the questions, man. But before we shout out, you can leave some shout outs.
Let me give a shout out to my sisters. I got too many to name all y'all's names, so I'm just gonna say sisters. Y'all know who you are. You guys got my face. All my nieces and nephews, and my princess Zaria. Definitely my princess Zaria. That's my daughter. She'll be 9 next month. She's just amazing. She's super intelligent, very beautiful, and the reason I changed my life.
No doubt. That's it?
Yeah, I mean, my mom's, my grandma, my dad, grandpa. Who else? Did I shout out my brother? Let me shout out my mentors.
Go ahead, dude.
I want to shout out Rico Williams. He taught me construction, carpentry, and just concepts in life. Yeah. My Bishop Harold Jackson, Uncle Bubba, Olden Bubba Denham. Let's see, Mr. Claiborne Williams, Mr. Bill Cobbs, and anybody who's positively contributed to my life. I just want to thank you publicly.
For sure. It's been live, WilsonBlock100 Radio. Your boy Brandin Bruce. It's your boy Mr. Wilson, yours truly. Signing off. We out.
Whoop, whoop. I just had to say whoop one.